Agent Training Video 6. Wide, tall, one, many. Did you hear about that big egg that was in trouble?
It's Humpty Dumpty! And he's going to fall!
No wonder! The wall Humpty's sitting on keeps changing shape. It's tall. Now it's wide.
The Shape Japer kept changing the shape of the wall Humpty was sitting on. But we can do that too, Shape Japer. It's the Shape Japer, trapped in our magic square. Let's see what some brain gain can do. Are we making the Japer wide or tall? Wide. And back to normal. Move the Japer down here. And more brain gain. How about now? Wide or tall? We're making the Shape Japer tall. Bye-bye, Shape Japer. Can we do that to another Meanie agent? Yes! What are we making the puzzler? Wide. And back to normal, if the puzzler ever is normal. Now the puzzler's getting tall. Bye-bye, puzzler.
So long.
Anybody else? Ah, the problem blob. What are we making him? Wide. How about now, agent? Tall. Shall we make the blob tall and wide? One huge blob. Bye. Now in the story, who tried to help Humpty? One man and a horse, or lots of men and horses? There were lots. Let's check out one and lots. The counter machine can help us. Let's have just one red counter, please. Thank you. How about just one yellow counter? One green, please. And one blue. Great. But shall we go for lots of red counters? Yes, that's lots. How about lots of yellow counters? Or we could ask, may we have many green ones, please? How about many blue ones? Good. Thank you, counter machine. But what about now? It's not just one red counter, but it's not lots of counters either. What shall we call it? just a few red counters. Great. May we have a few yellow counters, please? Not one, not lots, just a few. And now, not one, not lots, but just some green ones. Good. Some green ones. And some blue ones, please. That looks good. OK, Agent, are you ready to try all those words? One, some, a few, many, lots? Have a look at this. Right. Of what colour is there just one counter? Blue. Of what colour are there a few counters? Green. And what colour are there many of? Red. And shall we ask for lots and lots and lots of yellow ones? Here we go! Oh, wow! Lots of red ones too, please. And many greens. And many blues. Better say goodbye to the counters. Watch the numbers counting down if you like. Goodbye, counters. And goodbye for now to you too, Agent. Here's your certificate. This Numberjacks agent has watched Training Video 6, Wide, Tall, One, Many. Agent Training Video 7, Takeaway for 1. OK, Agent, we need to practice helping the Numberjacks. Let's go to the cosy room. I'll click here. We can practice with the picture board. Now, the number taker was taking things that were more than one. Can you help us defeat the number taker? Look at these shapes. What colour is there more than one of? Red or yellow? Red. How about now? What colour is there more than one of? Green. How about now? What colours are there more than one of? Red and yellow. OK, let's practice a different way. Which shape are there more than one of? Circles or squares? Circles. Just one square. Now, what shapes are there more than one of? Squares and triangles. Great! Now let's leave the picture board and open the counter machine. Right. What colour counters are there more than one of? Red. How about now? What colour counters are there more than one of? Blue and green. OK, now remember why we're practicing this skill. Yes, the number taker. The number taker is taking things there are more than one of, so we don't want any numbers more than one. So, if the number taker wanted to take the counters, how could we get the number of red counters down to 1? Like this. We take a red counter away. And now there's just one counter. What about now? How many blue counters do we need to take away to get down to just one counter? There are 3 counters. Take 2 away. 1, 2. Use the magic magnet. 3 take away 2 leaves 1. Safe from the number taker. How about now? How many green counters do we have to take away to get down to 1? 2. There are 3 green counters. Take 1, 2 away. Leaves 1 green counter. And how about now? There are 4 yellow counters. How many do we take away to get down to 1? 3. 4 take away 3. 1, 2, 3. Leaves 1. Safe from the number taker. Right, can you do it quickly? Here's the number taker going to take some stars. How many do we need to take away from 4 stars to get down to 1? 3. 4 take away 3 leaves 1. 1 star safe from the number taker. Well done, Agent. Really useful takeaway practice for defeating the number taker. Here's your certificate. This Numberjacks agent has watched training video 7, Takeaway for 1. Agent training video 8, Making Circles. Hello, Agent. Let's have a look at something new. This is the picture changer. Let's see what it can do to a picture of me. It can flip me left to right. And back again. Or it can flip me top to bottom. It can make the right side of me look like the left side, but back to front. Very strange. Let's see that again. Or it can make the left side of me look like the right side of me, back to front. Very, very strange. The picture changer can make the top half of the picture like the bottom half, but upside down. Or the bottom half of the picture looks like the top half, upside down. But what's all this got to do with circles? Well, Have a look at my friend number 6 inside a circle. Can the picture changer change number 6 and change the circle? Let's have a look. If we flip left to right, 6 looks very different, but the circle looks pretty much the same. And if we turn things upside down, 6 looks very different, but the circle doesn't. Interesting things, circles. And if we flip the left side of the picture onto the right side, 6 has now got 3 eyes, but the circle's hardly changed. Flip the right side onto the left side, 6 looks very different. But what about the circle? Hardly changed at all. How about flipping bottom to top? Six has turned into a funny sort of 8, but the circle is still the same. And flip top to bottom, we get a 4-eyed 6. But the circle, pretty much the same. Circles are very special shapes. Let's find out a bit more about circles. Let's use the shape board. With the shape board, we can have a small yellow circle. Or a medium-sized red circle. But can we make a big blue circle? Any ideas? What if we do this? And this? Is it going to make a circle? Yes, you can make a circle from 2 semicircles. What about these 2 semicircles? Will they make a circle? Yes, 2 semicircles can make a circle. Now, if we go to the reflector, the left-hand side gets a shape to match the right-hand side. So, if we match this semicircle, will it make a whole circle? No. How about matching this semicircle? That doesn't work either. Will this semicircle work in the reflector? No. So one last chance. Will this semicircle be reflected to make a whole circle? Yes! Thank you! That semicircle and the reflector. Let's have a look at one more machine. The shape maker. The shape maker makes shapes out of straight lines. It makes all the lines the same length, and we've got a nice and regular triangle. Or we can make an octagon from 8 straight lines. Make them all the same length. A regular octagon. What if we made a regular shape from lots of straight lines? Is that beginning to look a bit like a circle? How could we make something that looks even more like a circle? Let's try lots and lots of straight lines. Here we go. If we make all the straight lines the same length, will it look like a circle? Here goes. If you have enough straight lines, you make it look like that amazing shape, a circle. Well done for watching, Agent. Here's your certificate. This Numberjacks agent has watched training video 8, Making Circle. Agent training video 9, Telling the time. OK, Agent. It's very useful to be able to tell the time. Let's have a look at the clock. A big blue hand, a little red hand, and numbers 1 to 12. To tell the time, you need to know your numbers 1 to 12. Let's practice with the beeper. Here we go. Say the numbers up to 12 with Numberjack 4.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12.
Let's try that again a bit faster.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12.
One more time.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12.
Just for fun, let's use those numbers 1 to 12 with the dot-to-dot machine. Say the numbers with Numberjack 3, Agent.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Great!
It's the puzzler. Can we make another picture with numbers 1 to 12? Say the numbers.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Fine.
It's the lovely problem blob. Now, if you know your numbers 1 to 12, you can start telling the time. Here's the Numberjacks clock, with 2 pointy hands and numbers 1 to 12. When the big blue hand is pointing straight up and the little red hand is pointing to 1, it's 1 o'clock. When the big blue hand is pointing straight up and the little hand is pointing to 2, it's 2 o'clock. So what time is it now, Agent? 3 o'clock. Say the time, Agent. 4 o'clock. Say the time again. 5 o'clock. And this is 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Let's look on another clock. What time is this? 3 o'clock. And what's the time now? 1 o'clock. Say the time. 4 o'clock. And now 7 o'clock. And this time is 9 o'clock. Try this one. 8 o'clock. And this time is a bit harder. 1 and 0 together make 10 o'clock. And after that comes 11 o'clock. And finally, 12 o'clock. Call out the times on this clock. 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So let's go through a typical day. This is the time you might be getting up out of bed. 7 o'clock. Now let's have breakfast at about 8 o'clock. What time is it now? 9 o'clock. Time for school or nursery. 10 o'clock. Out in the playground. What time is it now? 12 o'clock. Time for lunch. And in the afternoon at this time, 3 o'clock. Back home again. 4 o'clock. Play with your toys or read. Now it's 5 o'clock. Time to eat. I hope you like fish fingers. Now for a bath. What time's this? 6 o'clock. Hope your bath isn't upside down. And finally, what time is this? 7 o'clock. And time for bed. For you and the dog. So you're beginning to know how to tell the time. Well done, Agent. Here's your certificate. This Numberjacks agent has watched Training Video 9, Telling the Time. Agent Training Video 10, Measuring Tall Things and Long Things. OK, Agent. I wonder what will be in the video today. Wow, it's me. Or a picture of me anyway. Now in this picture, do you think I'm as tall as the number taker? Who's taller, me or the number taker? Can you tell? Or maybe somebody else is taller. Spooky Spoon? So, Agent, who is the tallest? Spooky, the number taker, or me? It's a bit hard to tell. So how can we make it easier to measure us? Let's have something for us all to line up on. I'll go first. Now you, Spooky. Come on down, number taker. Now we're all lined up, it's much easier to see who is taller. Who is the tallest? Who is the shortest? An arrow makes it even easier to measure us against each other. Spooky is definitely taller than me in this picture. And the number taker is the tallest of us all. Thank you, arrows. So when things are lined up, it's easy to see who is tallest. But what if Spooky and the number taker didn't want to line up nicely? Now it's hard again to see who is tallest, even if we give them something to stand on. So how can we check who is the tallest when things aren't next to each other? Come on, buddy blocks, you can help. We can use blocks to measure how tall we are. Count the blocks, Agent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 6 blocks tall. Now let's use the same size blocks to measure the meanies. Count the block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spooky is 7 blocks tall. And what about the number taker? Must use the same size blocks to be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number taker is 8 blocks tall. Better just check we counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 blocks for me. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spooky, you are 7 blocks tall. And check the number taker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks for you, number taker. So even though we're not lined up side by side, you can be sure who is tallest. Not me, just 6 blocks tall. Not Spooky, 7 blocks tall. The tallest is the number taker, 8 blocks tall. That's okay for measuring tall things. Can you measure long things? Which of these bars is longest? Yellow, red or blue? You can make a guess, but it's hard to be sure. Would it help if we lined them up? Let's get a line to use. And let's line the bars up. Yellow, red, and blue. Now it's much easier to compare them. The shortest bar is red. And the longest bar is blue. But what if those bars are all jumbled up? Can we still measure them to check which is longest? This time, let's use discs. Count how many discs we need to measure how long the red bar is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use the same discs to measure the yellow bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And use the same discs to measure the blue bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always good to check those numbers. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The red bar is 7 discs long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The yellow bar is 8 discs long. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The blue bar is 9 discs long. So a good way to measure how long things are is to use something like discs and count them. Or use blocks and count them to measure how tall things are. Why don't you try measuring how tall or how long things are? Now you know how to do it. Well done, Agent. Here's your certificate. This Numberjacks agent has watched Training Video 10, measuring tall things and long things.